Imagine a state where professors are fleeing in droves, citing a toxic climate of fear and anxiety on college campuses. This is the stark reality in Texas, where a recent survey by the American Association of University Professors reveals that many faculty members are looking for jobs in other states. But here's the shocking part. It's not just about the money. It's about the erosion of academic freedom and the increasing political interference in higher education. The survey, which interviewed nearly 4,000 faculty members across the southern United States, including over 1,100 from Texas, found that about a quarter of Texas professors have applied for jobs in other states in the last 2 years, and more than 25% are planning to start searching for out-of-state positions soon. And this is the part that's most alarming. Of those who aren't thinking of leaving, more than 1/5 say they don't plan to stay in higher education in the long term. So, what's driving this exodus? According to the survey, the top reason is the state's broad political climate, which has led to new laws banning diversity, equity, and inclusion programs in universities, requiring university governing boards to establish policies on granting and revoking tenure, and limiting faculty's role in crafting courses and hiring colleagues. As one Texas faculty member put it, "Morale is down. Friends have lost contracts for no discernible reason. We live in fear of using the wrong word. We self-censor. We do not have academic freedom." But here's where it gets controversial. Some might argue that these laws are necessary to promote free speech and intellectual diversity on campus. Others might see them as a thinly veiled attempt to stifle dissent and impose a particular ideology on students. And this is the part most people miss: the impact of these laws on the very fabric of higher education. As Matthew Bodie, the president of Georgia's AAUP chapter, noted, it is certainly a combination of factors of people wanting to leave Texas. But the ability to do your job without attacks from politicians and the ability to participate in your campus voices is always at the top of faculty minds. The survey also found that Texas had the highest percentage, more than 60%, of respondents who said they wouldn't encourage graduate students or colleagues to seek employment in their state. But what does this mean for the future of higher education in Texas? And what can be done to address the concerns of faculty members who feel that their academic freedom is under threat? These are questions that we should be asking ourselves, and that's why we want to hear from you. Do you think that the laws passed in Texas are necessary to promote free speech? Or do you see them as an attack on academic freedom? Share your thoughts in the comments below. The results of the survey come as universities across the United States face increasing political pressure, both at the state and national level. About 1 in 10 Texas faculty members said they had contracts cut by the Trump administration, according to the survey. Federal agencies have limited and cut funding to research at many universities, such as a policy change at the National Institutes of Health in February that threatened to cost Texas universities hundreds of millions of dollars in federal funds. A federal judge blocked the change after a coalition of states sued the NIH. Many public university systems have also disbanded their faculty senates, groups that advise leaders on curricula, hiring, and other academic matters, after state lawmakers passed Senate Bill 37 earlier this year. The legislation gave more control over those decisions to Texas university systems regents, who are appointed by Governor Greg Abbott. In recent years, lawmakers passed laws banning DEI initiatives in higher education, and Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick spearheaded an effort 2 years ago to limit tenure at public universities, which opponents argued would cause a brain drain in Texas. An analysis by PEN America in July found that state legislators have introduced more than 70 bills across 26 states that censor higher education in one form or another. Whether through restrictions on what can be taught or policies that undermine academic freedom, So what's the future of higher education in Texas? Will the state be able to attract and retain top talent? Or will the brain drain continue? These are questions that we should be discussing. And that's why we invite you to join us at the 15th Annual Texas Tribune Festival, happening November 13 to 15th in downtown Austin. We'll be bringing together Texas's most inspiring thinkers, leaders, and innovators to discuss the issues that matter to you. Get your tickets now and join the conversation.